Hey guys, thanks for joining me on the mat. Today's session is going to be a little bit shorter and focused more on mobility and adding in a little bit of a burn through the core. So this one will be great for you if you've just woken up and maybe you're feeling a little bit stiff, or you've been sat behind a desk all day and really want to bring some movement through the body. All you'll need today is your body and a mat, so let's get started. Just come to the end of the mat, feet hip distance apart. We're going to start by tucking our chin to our chest, really protecting that neck as we roll down vertebra by vertebra down towards the mat. Keeping a nice bend through the knees, bring those palms either to your shins, to your ankles, or towards the mat, depending on how much length you have through the back of the body. I want you to start feeling that stretch through the hamstrings and maybe even the calves as you just feel the body loosen up a little bit in this position. Keep that chin tucked to your chest. Take a big deep breath in for me. And exhale out. One more big deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to roll slowly back up to standing, one vertebra at a time, keeping that chin tucked and untucking it only at that very last position. Bringing the head up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders back for me once. Roll them back twice. And once more. And then we'll repeat that. So tucking your chin to your chest, rolling down very slowly. Nice bend in the knees. Sending the hips back a little bit towards the wall behind you. Bringing those palms down to rest on your shins or maybe on the mat. And just hanging heavy forward. Feeling a nice stretch in the body. Maybe pushing the floor away a little bit to stretch to the back. Big deep breath in. And exhale out for me. One more inhale for me. And as you exhale, unroll vertebra by vertebra, very slowly. If at any point you feel dizzy, just hang out here, palms to your knees or to your shins, allowing yourself to gain a little bit of that equilibrium. If you're still feeling dizzy, please do come down to the mat. For the rest of us, let's roll back up, untucking that chin in the very last position. Crown of the head nice and tall. Roll those shoulders for me once and twice and a third time. And on this next one, we're going to tuck our chin to our chest to come down to that roll down. And at the bottom, we're going to slowly walk our palms out into a plank position. So for anyone that has tightness in the legs, keep a bend in the knee. For anyone else, keep those legs as straight as possible, not locking out the knees, but as straight as possible as you walk out. Pause it into that high plank position for me, and then walk those palms back, so bending the knees if you need to, maybe keeping them straight, walking back till those palms are reaching your feet, and then walk back out to your plank for me. This is a bit of an inchworm. Pausing in plank, pressing your belly button to your spine to activate the core, pressing the floor away with your palms, and walking back. Breathe throughout this for me. Big deep breath in at the bottom. And out. Very nice. Keep walking those palms back out. Squeezing the glutes in that plank position, making sure our hips are nice and tucked under, and walk back into that inchworm. So again, bend your knees if you need to. Maybe you can keep those legs straight. Walking back out for me. Nice. Resting in a high plank. And walk them back one more time for me. Then take a big deep breath at the bottom and exhale. We're going to walk out one more time and we're going to hold this plank position. So once you're in your plank position, again, pressing the belly button to the spine to protect the lower back, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the quads, pushing the floor away, keeping those ears away from your shoulders. Hold this position for me and keep breathing. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, keep squeezing, 2, 1, and release those knees down. From here, untuck those toes, rest your bottom back onto your heels. From here, you may want to separate those knees a little bit wider, coming into our child's pose. From here, we're going to just hang out in child's pose for a little bit. This can feel really good on the body. So, if you need to, widen out those knees a little bit more so you're feeling a stretch through those hips. Maybe wiggle from side to side. Take a big deep breath in for me. And exhale. Stretching those arms out long. Really stretching out the body here. And exhale. One more big deep breath in. And exhale. Now from here, I want you to come up into an upward dog. So we're going to roll out of our child's pose, keeping a nice roll to the spine as we come into an upward dog position. So keep those toes pointed towards the edge of the mat. And from here, I just want you to press the floor away, opening that chest up, probably feeling a stretch here through those hip flexors, maybe even feeling a stretch through the abdominal muscles. Big deep breath in and exhale. And settling back into child's pose. So we just want to keep this one a little bit more fluid. So we're going to come and roll out, sending those pointed feet out to the sides of the mat, coming into our upward dog, and moving back into a child's pose. Just getting some movement through the spine, warming up the body a little bit. Really relaxing those shoulders down when you come up into an upward dog. Two more like this. And last one for me. Beautiful. Take another big deep breath in for me. And exhale. And come back to sit on your feet. Very nice. From here, we're going to come into our first core sequence. So come down to the mat on your back, feet hip distance apart, letting the body hang heavy into the mat. From here, we're going to come into a supine curl. So I'm going to get you to bring your palms behind your ears. We are going to knit our ribs down towards our hip. We're going to exhale as we tuck our chin up, bringing our head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, bringing our gaze between our thighs as we exhale, and down. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you lower. As you come up and exhale, you're knitting those ribs down, really engaging the core. If you feel anything at all in your lower back, I want you to focus on pressing your belly button to your spine and your lower back into the mat. Keep going like that for me. As you move through this, we really want all the movement to be coming from our abdominal muscles. So no pulling on the head and neck. And if you do have any tension at all, just drop down for a moment, reset, and then come back up into your curl. You should be starting to feel a bit of a burn through those upper abs. Give me 4 more like that. 3, 2, knitting those ribs down. Last one. Nice. Now on the next one, I want you to hold it at the top. From here, I want you to bring one leg up into tabletop. Bring the other leg up into tabletop. Lower back down to the mat. Inhale for me. Exhale as you keep those feet in tabletop. Coming up into your curl. Lower down to the mat. Knit those ribs down as you come up. This just adds another layer of heat. You should really start to feel those abdominal muscles turning on, particularly in the upper abs. Lower down. Again, if you're feeling any pulling on the head or neck, just lower back down to the mat, reset, and go again. If this is too much for you, drop those feet back down and continue on with just your supine curl. For everyone else, legs up in tabletop. Nice. You may be starting to feel some shakes. That's when you know you're firing up your core. Give me 4 more like that. 3 more. Knitting those ribs down towards your hip. Last 2. Last 1. And melt back down into the mat. Keep those legs up in tabletop if you can. If you need a rest, lower them down. Take a big deep breath in for me. And out. Now on the next one, bringing those palms back behind the ears. Big deep breath in. And we're going to exhale to come back up into that supine curl. From here, as we lower down, we are going to lower one foot to the mat for a toe touch. Back up. Alternating through each leg. Again, we're adding another layer to increase the heat. So you're really going to feel that burn. Bringing that toe out and down. So we're not just dropping it down to the mat. We're really letting it extend out. Because this action will just be working through the hip flexors. We really want to turn on the lower core through this. If this is too much for you, drop the head and neck to the mat and just move through the toe taps. Really pressing the lower back into the mat. Everyone else up here. Give me 6 more like that. Keeping the gaze locked through the thighs as you come up. Pressing those ribs down towards your hips. Keep going for me. I know it's starting to burn. 2 more for me. Last one. And release. Very nice. Bring your arms out on a bit of a diagonal for me. From here, I just want you to windshield wiper those legs, dropping the knees from side to side, just loosening through the body a little bit here. Just getting a little bit of movement through the hips, releasing any tension that we might be feeling after holding that tabletop position. Take a couple of big deep breaths in for me. Maybe feeling a nice stretch through the side body there. 2 more like that. Beautiful. And from here, I'm just going to get you to drop both your knees down to the mat on your right side. I'm going to get you to roll over to the side body. And from here, I'm going to get you to bring your forearm parallel to the mat, keeping your elbow underneath your shoulder. From here, I'm going to get you to extend both legs out and bringing your left foot just ever so slightly in front of your right. This is to help keep our hips square in our side plank position. Here, we're going to keep our shoulder stacked over our wrist. We're going to send our left arm to the sky. And from here, we're going to exhale as we come and lift our waist away from the mat in our side plank position. So we're going to exhale, pressing through the feet, pressing through the palm and the forearm, squeezing the side body. Really knitting those ribs down. Moving slowly through this. Creating a nice sense of tension in the side body. Exhale as you lift. Creating strength through the core. Now if this is too much for you, I'm going to get you to bend your knees and come into a side plank position from kneeling. Exactly the same, you're just on your knees. For everyone else, keep those legs extended. 4 more like that. 3, neck nice and long, ribs knitted down. 2, nice. And on this next one, we're going to hold it up. Hold it up for me, pressing into the mat. Neck nice and long. We're going to exhale short breaths as we pulse. 4, 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On the next one, hold it up. Push the floor away for me. Breathe for me. 4, 10, 9, 8, neck nice and long. 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Very nice. that one took it out of me. Okay. Now, from here, we are going to come over to the other side. So I'm going to switch ends of the mat. You can just switch over for me from here. Again, either knees bent for me if extending out into a full side plank is too much, or for everybody else, bring your right foot just in front of your left. Shoulder is going to be stacked over your wrist. We're going to be pushing the floor away with this left arm. We're going to be knitting our ribs down, extending our right arm towards the sky. And from here, we're going to exhale as we push the floor away, coming up into our side plank. And lower. And lower. Neck nice and long. You can gaze down at the mat if it's easier. You can also gaze out to the wall in front of you. Bracing through that core, knitting those ribs down. Big exhale as you come up into that side plank, really activating the core, feeling it all through the side body here. Nice. Give me 5 more like that. 4, 3. It's a burner. Last 2. And then next one, we're going to hold it up. We're going to exhale as we pulse. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2. Hold it up for me. Hold it. Press the floor away. Breathe through it for me. No tension in the neck. For 8, 7, 6. Press the floor away. 5, 4, 3. Keep going. 2. And release. Whew. If you need to grab a little bit of water, go for it, but let's not pause for too long. We're going to roll over onto our stomach. We're going to come into a plank series. Arms out into 11, keeping those shoulders stacked over our elbows here. We're going to tuck our toes as we push the floor away and exhale into our forearm plank. Pressing our belly button to our spine. Pressing the floor away. Keeping our gaze on the mat in front of us, maybe even a little bit more towards the end of the mat to keep our neck nice and long. Breathe through this for me. We're going to hold this plank here. Breathing. Pressing the belly button to the spine. Squeezing those glutes. Squeezing those quads. Big deep breath in. And exhale. From here, we're going to lower our hips to the right side of the mat. We're then going to lower them to the left, coming into some hip dips. Breathe through this for me. Exhale as you dip. Inhale as you come back. Really working through the side obliques. Now, give me 6 more like this. Trying to keep those hips down. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and hold in a plank. Press the floor away as if it smells. Tucking that core in. Squeezing the glutes. Squeezing the quads. Hold it for me for another 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, 6, 5, keep going, 4, 3, 2, and drop those knees down to the mat. Maybe even come down to rest. Take a big deep breath in. And exhale out. One more big deep breath in for me. And exhale out. That was our nice little core burner. We're going to move back into some mobility to leave the body feeling nice and strong and a little bit more energized. So I'm going to get you to roll onto your side. From here, we're going to come into an open book rotation that's going to give us a bit of thoracic mobility. So lying on your wide body, keeping those knees stacked on top of each other and pressed together. Bring your arms out in front of you, palms flat together. From here, we're going to rotate through the upper body. So inhale as you prepare. Exhale as you open your arms up like a book, rotating through the upper body. I'm going to bend this arm purely because I have the couch here, but if you can, keep it nice and long, opening it out to the floor beside you. From here, go to where is most comfortable. This is a nice chest opener, so what I don't want you to do is be falling back. We're going to keep our knees stacked and pressed together. This keeps our hips in alignment and ensures the movement is coming from that thoracic portion of the spine or the upper spine. Bringing it back to close your book. I'm just moving out ever so slightly. So we're going to inhale as we prepare, keeping those knees stacked on top of each other, as if we have glue between the knees, keeping them together. Inhale, exhale as I open my arms or open my book. Extending my right arm down behind me, opening up through the chest and the upper back. Take a big deep breath in, expanding through the chest, and exhale. One more big deep breath in, and exhale. Bringing that right arm back, closing the book, rotating back towards the left side. Now we're going to roll ourselves up into a more of a seated position. I'm going to just swivel over to the other side. You can also roll over, whichever is most comfortable. Bending those knees, laying down onto the side body, stretching the palms out in front of you, palms connected. And from here, we're going to inhale and exhale as we extend the left arm back out behind us, rotating through the upper back. Now you may find that one side is easier or maybe stickier. It's totally normal. We always have a side that's a little bit more stronger or a little bit more flexible. It's movements like these that help us feel a little bit more balanced. Take a big deep breath in, expanding through the chest, and exhale. Bringing that arm back towards your right. Ideally, you won't have a sofa behind you, so you can probably see that I'm having a little bit of trouble. Keep a nice bit of space there. Exhaling as you come back to open your arms or open your book. Really rotating through the upper body. No pulling through this, just moving at what's most comfortable, maybe feeling a little bit of a stretch. Big deep breath in to expand the chest. And exhale. Knees remaining nice and stacked. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, and bringing that left palm back to rest on the right. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to get you to push up into a seated position. Come over into a 4-point kneeling position. From here, I'm going to get you to bring that left foot to the outside of your right palm. And I'm going to get you to shuffle that left knee backwards so you start to feel a little bit of a stretch here. We're going to move into a lunge or the world's greatest stretch. So from here, I'm going to get you to tuck that foot, extending that left leg out into that lunge position. If this is too much, just drop that knee and you can continue on from there. Everyone else, up into that lunge position. Extend that right palm up towards the sky, allowing your gaze to follow that hand and bringing it back down to the mat. So I want you to exhale as you bring that arm up, creating some rotation through the spine. Probably feeling a stretch through the right glute, maybe even feeling it through the left hip flexor. Extending that arm out behind you, not pulling, but just allowing it to go as far as it can, bringing it back down to the mat. Big deep breath in, and exhale as you extend it out and back. Back down to the mat. Big inhale for me. Extend it out. This time as we draw back in, I want you to bring that right elbow down to that left wrist. So you're rotating under a little bit, feeling that stretch a little bit more. Exhaling as you extend that arm back. Inhale as you bring that elbow down into almost a little bit of a side crunch. And exhale as you extend it back out. This becomes a little bit more dynamic now. So bringing that elbow down. And exhale as you come back out. One more for me. Elbow down towards the left wrist. And extending all the way up and out. Beautiful. Bring that right palm down to the mat. Drop that left knee, untuck the toe. From here, bring that right knee back. We're going to repeat that on the left side. So bringing that left foot to the outside of the left palm, tucking the left toes. Again, maybe you're going to remain on your knees. Absolutely fine. For everyone else, push the floor away. From here, pressing through the palms, keeping those shoulders down and away from the ears. We're going to inhale and exhale as we extend the left palm out. Allowing the gaze to follow. Bringing it back down to the mat. Inhale for me. Exhale as you lengthen, extend that left arm out and back. allowing the gaze to follow. Back down to the mat. And again, as you extend and exhale out, push that right foot into the mat, really stabilizing the body. And back down. Big inhale for me at the bottom. Exhaling as you rotate out. Now this time I'm going to get you to bring your left elbow towards your right wrist as you come back in. And exhale, coming back up. And inhale as you lower down. And exhale as you open through that movement. Elbow in and out. And elbow in and out. Last one like this. And elbow in and out. Bring that palm back down to the mat. Drop that knee for me. From here, I'm going to get you to move your palms out of the way of your foot and just walk that left foot towards the right side of your mat. And then I'm going to get you to drop that left knee down towards the mat. Now, this may be comfortable for you, so untuck that toe and sink into those hips. If this is too much, I want you to bring that foot towards your right hip. That's reducing the angle at which your knee is bent. This might feel a little bit easier for you, and therefore you can start to increase this range here a little bit by little bit as your mobility increases. Now from here, whether or not your foot is closer to your hip or a little bit more out in parallel to the edge of the mat, I'm going to get you to sink heavy into those hips. Take a big deep breath for me and exhale as you allow your body to sink in towards the mat in this pigeon pose stretch. You may be feeling the stretch here through your hip flexor on the right hand side, or even feeling the glute on the left gain a nice stretch. This is exactly what we want in this pigeon stretch. Breathing throughout this, so if at any point this feels too much, back off a little bit, maybe roll out of it if it's too much on the hip, maybe bring that heel a little bit closer into the hip bone as well, into that right hip, and just breathe through that for me. When we breathe through these exercises, we allow our muscles to elongate. The worst thing we can do is hold our breath. So take a big deep breath in and exhale. Now, if this feels good, maybe you want to bring your chest down towards the mat a little bit, feeling a little bit of a deeper stretch in that left glute. Take a big deep breath in for me and exhale. One more big deep breath in and exhale. Walking those palms back up. Now from here, what I'm going to get you to do is tuck that right toe, press the floor away, come up into a plank position, and then switch our feet. So bringing that right foot to be bent either parallel to the mat or bringing that heel towards your left hip bone, whichever is most comfortable. Again, feeling that stretch, we want to let ourselves hang heavy into those hips, feeling the stretch through the hip flexor on the left side. I'm just going to walk my foot out ever so slightly, feeling the stretch in that right side glute. Big deep breath in for me. Keeping our neck and head nice and long. Breathing throughout this big deep breath in and exhale. Feeling that stretch. Maybe we're walking our palms down. Maybe we're coming closer to the mat, folding our chest forward towards the mat. Inhale for me. And exhale. And one more big deep breath in for me. And exhale. Very nice. Walking those palms back from here. I'm going to get you to bring that other foot around, coming into a seated position. I'm going to swivel out around towards you. Guys, I hope you're feeling a little bit more mobilized and energized after that session. Again, it's one that maybe you want to tack in at the start or the end of your day, or maybe it's one you want to come back to whenever you just need a bit of a refresh during the day. I hope it made you feel a little bit better than you did before you sat on the mat. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye, guys.